Pass to the heels. That's always what I tell myself when I'm looking to smash a guard and get to side control or mount. So we're going to look at me dealing with like this bundle position. Now there's a number of ways we can hit it, right? And it's never going to be as simple as just collecting his legs. You know, you'll see that in MMA some because the guard work isn't as intricate, but in jiu-jitsu, when there's no striking involved, no wrestling like that, it's going to be a lot less, a lot less simple to just grab and go. So we're going to look at it from a number of spots, but it also applies to our body lock, and just passing in general, right? So as I get here, we're going to look at it from half guard, but it could really be from any open guard position in which he doesn't have my leg hooked cleanly, and I can change my angle and shoot my hand through like a double, right? So we're not going to get into a specific of which scenario we end up here, because I more want to talk about the concept of passing to the heels and climbing to the point where I'm above his hips, right? Because it's not going to be single effort, very few pass attempts or sweep attempts are. So as we're here, maybe I'm looking to pass and I change my angle with my outside leg and I get to my bundle, right? So I'm going to go hands clasped in a gable grip. So as I come through here, I'm looking to lock my hands together in a gable grip. I want to limit his mobility in his legs by clasping my elbows together. I want to sprawl and high leg out. But there's very few people out that are good that I'm going to be able to pass this way, right? He's going to follow, he's going to scoot, he's going to bring his legs back into the equation. So a lot of times, and even if he can't do those things, he's going to start framing my head, pushing, and I can't go north, right? So this is where I'm going to drive over the top. Now, for MMA, I would extend my grip, take a big step over, and collect his legs, right? But a lot of times for jiu-jitsu, I don't have the time for that. His leg work's going to be too good. So I have that as an option, and we'll look at that maybe for like an MMA theme video in the future. But for now, I'm not going to step. I'm just going to slide. So I extend my grip. I slide my knee over the top. Now there's two places my head has to go. One of two places, right? What they both have in common is my head has to go up. If I just try to step this way, I make no distance height-wise. He turns, I'm right back in his guard, right? So the whole goal is to get my hips to his hips. I'm not there yet. So as I go, my head needs to make height. Right? So I either need to drive up ear to ear, like we would at the end of a body lock pass. I can take a small little whip kick step with my foot so my heel comes to my butt and hooks behind both knees, and I can go this way, right? If he does a good job following me and is pushing my head or framing my head, right, it's going to roll to the inside and go up, and I can take my back step and go. Now, here's where it can become a nice little drill where we can build a response and get the conditioning to really be relentless in our guard passing is, again, very few times am I going to hit it once and pass a good guy's guard. It might be 3, 4, 5 times, right? So what it becomes with a partner is, if he bumps my head and turns and follows me with his hips 5 times, I need to pass to the heels 6 times, and so on and so forth, right? So if I'm here, and as I go, maybe I step over and slide, he turns and faces me, look, I'm going to keep going and keep going until what? My hips are even or above his hips, right? The way I think of it is like almost like a tug of war. I'm climbing a rope, right? Hand over hand until I can get the desired height. It's the same thing. I'm using my grips to pull myself up. I'm moving laterally, but not just laterally, right? If I just move side to side, I'll never pass his guard, right? That distance isn't working. So I need to pass while slowly taking, even if it's an inch at a time. If I can be relentless enough, I'll get past, I'll get to his hips, and I'll be in a position to attack. So that's just one scenario in a bundle, right? The same thing would apply from a smash pass from a lot of different spots, right? Say I got into a smash pass from here, I'm not bundled. Well, what's he probably going to do? Either try to use his top hook or turn and face me. So as he goes, I can do the same thing. It becomes the same thing, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily be a bundle. A bundle is a nice kind of stagnant position to start from to work that passing concept. Try it out, guys. Let me know how it helps.